It's a Heidel minicast. And now, Scott Clark.
On today's Heidelcast, we're continuing our series from John Muether's essay, The Theonomic Attraction in Theonomy, a Reformed Critique, edited by William S. Barker and W. Robert Godfrey, published by Zondervan in 1990. And we're beginning our reading today on page 251, where John is explaining the coalition that developed between the Theonomists and the charismatic movement. If the Heidelcast helps you, won't you help us keep it going? You can make the coffer clink by clicking on the PayPal link on the Heidel blog or by mailing a check to Heidelberg Reformation Association, 1637 East Valley Parkway, number 391, Escondido, California, 92027. Reconstructionism proclaims a dominion theology that has strong affinities with the charismatic movement. Both urge believers to, quote, name it and claim it, close quote, to take control and have dominion over their lives. Charismatics have tended to apply this thinking to their personal lives. It is, for some charismatics, the key to their health and wealth. Theonomy is teaching charismatics to extend dominion thinking to the political and social realm as well. Gary North, a professed convert to charismatic thought, writes, quoting, Pentecostals recognized that God moves in history to heal the sick and dying. Always in the back of any Pentecostal's mind is this nagging question. If God can heal a sick person, why can't he heal a sick society? He continues. Then, in the late 1970s, a handful of Pentecostal charismatics discovered Christian Reconstruction. They finally got the answer they had been waiting for. God can heal a sick society. Better yet, God will heal a sick world through a great movement of the Holy Spirit. These men dropped dispensationalism and adopted a world and life view that is consistent with the victories that charismatics have seen firsthand. Again, that's Gary North he's quoting. And so, John continues, the Reconstructionists and the Charismatics have discovered each other. The result is a powerful and popular coalition that will be only slightly slowed by the demise of Pat Robertson's political aspirations in 1988. Remember, this was written in 1990. North goes on to describe the strength of this new coalition. Quote, the critics of this new alliance worry about the fact that Pentecostalism's infantry is at least being armed with Reconstructionism's field artillery. They should be worried. This represents one of the most fundamental realignments in U.S. Protestant church history. Rousas J. Rushdoony shares North's assessment. He claims that charismatic Reconstructionists number over 20 million. Where they seem to be growing very vocal is at Pat Robertson's CBN, now renamed Regent University, where Reconstructionists are on the faculty and Reconstructionist literature is used for textbooks. The irony of believers in a restoration of biblical law uniting with charismatics was not lost on one observer. This critic of Theonomy wrote, quoting, Pat Robertson is a false prophet, according to the biblical definition. If you are a theonomist, you ought to know that the law exacts capital punishment for false prophets. It does not recommend that they be elected to office. In view of this, I think it's strange that North, Chilton, and the other theonomists have dedicated their books to Robertson.
Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow for more from the Heidelcast, brought to you by HeidelbergReformationAssociation.org. Don't forget, when the coin in the coffer clinks, the cost of bandwidth shrinks. Copyright Heidelberg Reformation Association. All rights reserved. This